All right, guys, welcome back to Veterans View News Network. So I know I already did my video for today, um, but I've been having quite a few people ask me if I still believe in 2021 the military could be a good opportunity. So I just kind of wanted to make a quick little video just kind of covering my view of the military and of the US military and how I view it in 2021, especially in the midst of the pandemic. Now, as it currently stands, I have been out of the military for coming up on 5 years. February 21st will be my 5 year mark since I have been out. I joined back in 2009. I did 8 years active duty in the Army. Within that 8 years, I did one 12-month deployment to Afghanistan and moved quite a few times. Moved 4 times in the span of that 8 years. In terms of do I believe that the military, and specifically the Army, is a good career in 2021, the short and simple answer is yes. In the military, you're not going to become a millionaire. You are not going to get paid this vast sum of money. But what we've witnessed with the pandemic and job security, how it was last year for a lot of people, the military is going to have your back. As long as you do what you're supposed to do, when you're supposed to do it, and wearing the right uniform. So as they kind of say, right place, right time, right uniform. If you can do that, your job security is going to be great. Doesn't really matter what happens. Because when you join, you're signing a contract. You're agreeing to the United States government that you will do X number of years. And the United States government says, we are going to let you do X number of years. And all you have to do is ensure that while you're in, you do nothing that has the potential to get you kicked out. And you'll know what those things are that could get you kicked out. So it's pretty simple. So what does the military offer? Training, job training, especially if you're interested in some type of, like if you're interested in being a nurse, if you're interested in being an IT, if you're interested in being a police officer, any of those kind of things, military's got you covered. They'll train you for free. You'll get a GI Bill. So if you want to continue your education outside of the military, you've got that. That's included. You get paid while they're training you, and they provide room, board, food, water, gas, electric. All you really have to pay for are your own personal expenses. If you have a car payment, car insurance, cell phone, I mean, that's really it. So you're not going to get paid a ton, but your biggest expenses are already paid for up front. And if you're married, once you get done with training, and as long as you get stationed somewhere that is deemed, safe, and you're able to actually have your family there with you, you'll get paid BAH, which is basic allowance for housing. If you live on base, they will cover your rent, water, electric, gas, sewage, trash. They'll cover all your housing expenses. And all you have to do is provide the other expenses for your family. Healthcare. Healthcare is probably the biggest one. You never really truly know how much something could cost until you have some type of event. So my 3 kids, for instance, were all born while we had TRICARE. I know a lot of people have issues with TRICARE. I'm not saying TRICARE is the most efficient. But in terms of cost, to have 3 children, my grand total was $32. $32 total to have 3 children in the hospital. That's everything. And the only reason it was $32 is while I was in Afghanistan, my wife was on something called TRICARE Standard because we did not live close enough to a military treatment facility. So she was able to go to kind of like a network. She was able to go to Sutter. And at Sutter, here where we live, they had a maximum amount you could spend per day of $16. And she was in the hospital for 2 days, hence the $32. The other thing, you're going to get a lot of stability with the military. And for a lot of people, that's what they're yearning for. You may take a pay loss joining the military, but you know what? Truthfully, your job security is solely dependent on you. If you do everything you're supposed to do, you're going to be employed. So you may take a pay cut, but you're going to be employed. You're going to get to travel the world. You're going to get to meet a ton of awesome people. Yeah, you're going to have people you don't get along with here and there, but you're going to develop great friendships. You're going to learn a lot about yourself. You're going to get free training, free college, and get paid while doing it. Your housing expenses are going to be taken care of. You unlock the opportunity to get VA home loan, where you can do 0% down, purchase a home. VA home loan has one of the lowest failure or foreclosure rates in the United States. And it's because they do so much, and there's so many programs built in to help you. So let's say we had another pandemic and you utilize your VA home loan. You have 12 months where they cannot evict you if you missed a payment. Imagine what that could do for people right now if every single person who's looking at being evicted, imagine if they had a VA home loan, how much better their life would be, how much less stress they would have. So it's just something to think about. So many perks. And then all the other perks that still exist from my last video, are still in play. So definitely check that out. So with that, guys, I just want to give you an update. If you like this content, please hit the like button. If you guys want to see a more in-depth of kind of what's going on in 2021 for the military, also subscribe, turn on notifications, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you think. I'll definitely be glad to hear it. So with that, guys, as always, take care. Have a good night. Bye.